Well, speaking of growing your own, we should roll into our top.
I was gonna say what a like just impromptu segue.
You betcha. So, why don't you go ahead? Did I go first last week or did you? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did too.
So, you can go first this week.
So this actually not remembering is probably will lead us right into our top five for the week. It's top five marijuana strains.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy. Feed
It's
the needy.
yep. And each one of mine have kind of got a little background to it. So I'll go from my fifth to my I'll go from low to high. So
Ah,
kind of okay. Number five, I'll go with Gorilla Glue. This was the first weed I had ever bought in a dispensary.
I was there.
It was yep. It was when me, you, and Merkham went up to Walla Walla
Uh,
to get fitted for our vests that we never really got fitted for.
no,
So
Rita made them from scratch and
yeah,
they tried to charge us for them.
yeah. So yeah, that was Gorilla Glue. I actually still have the glass container that I got it in. I still use it and everything.
You know what?
So
I really do miss how the dispensaries were when they first came out. They put a lot of care
uh,
into that shit when they first came out with the nice little like baby food jars almost. They used to pack
yeah,
that shit in.
yep. I still have some of those.
Well, I don't think I do anymore, but fuck, I held on to some of the ones I had forever. They're good little,
Mhm.
just on the go
Yeah,
container.
they're good little jars just to have.
Beats the shit out of a cigarette cellophane.
Well, yeah, I have a little. I don't know. I've always been a traditionalist with the Altoids 10, so I still have that one, that black one that I've always had.
Yeah.
I still have that fucking one, dude. That I mean, that thing is. Hopefully, that thing goes with me until the day I quit smoking pot.
You'll probably be able to
Which
sell it as an antique.
probably. So my number four is Blackberry Kush. It's one of the. It's I'm a very big Kush fan when it comes to smoke like that. It's one of those ones that if I see it on, place has it, I usually get at least a gram of it. Uh, yeah, not really too much of a backstory with that one. Or number three, Grape Ape. Uh, Actually, kind of with Grape Ape, that was one of the last ones that I drew with my dad. So that was one of the ones from the last years.
Hmm.
And my number two is Durbin Poison. This was the first legal weed that I ever bought in Oregon, and I've just always been a super big fan of it. It's a good heavy strain if you want to get just goofy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And my number one, and I will always get this no matter what one that I'm at. Sour Tanju banana. This I got some of it one time and it literally tasted like you're smoking pink starburst. Like it tasted just so sweet and delicious the whole time. It quickly became my favorite.
Yeah, right on. Well, yeah. So the one I got, I haven't even seen this strain since I had it a fucking million fucking years ago. Um, but it's mango grapefruit, and
Ooh.
it was a strain that went around Abner when we were like
Mhm.
1920. And God, it
Mhm.
tasted like squirt. It was so fucking good. Had a really
Yep,
nice,
I remember that. That was good stuff.
had a nice uplifting high. I mean, I don't think a lot of us knew shit about sativas or indicas back then, but I'm fairly sure that's probably a sativa heavy strain. That one probably was. That's my number 5. I wish I could find it again. But yeah, and then I got Critical Cure, which is super heavy CBD. It's a 9-night weed. Um,
Mm-hmm.
then my number 3 is also Gorilla Glue. It's just a good weed, you know. I think I
Mm-hmm.
think I think anybody who smoked a decent amount of pot in their day, if they did a top 5, Gorilla Glue would probably be on there, unless they're a super weed snob, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the difference between strain 1 through 5, but it all kind of tastes the same, all kind of looks the same, you know. All kind of
Yeah.
smells the same. But yeah, I mean, Gorilla Glue it's just a good. I don't know. It's pretty good standard weed.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, um, Harley Sue, which is a cross between Harley Quinn and Sour Tsunami, which is a heavy CBD weed. Tastes really good. Um, it's kind of a 9-night weed too. And my number 1 absolute all-time favorite is Blue Dream. Um,
Yep.
I think that's a cross between Blueberry Kush and fuck, I can't remember what the fuck another one was. But yeah, it's, I mean,
Blueberry Kush and Blue Dream. I believe it's Critical Haze.
no, because the other one's pretty common, I think. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I've ever heard of Critical Haze, so um, I'll have to look it up. But anyways, yeah, Blue Dream. That's a Pappy got me on Blue Dream. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you something though. I don't like fucking around with the with like any edibles from Blue Dream though, because that shit can get real intense. Or any fucking vaping shit from it, which I'm not a fan of vaping anymore anyways, man. I
I'm
fucking
not either. It honestly, like, I loved it because, like, you could, take a little bit of a, there's a little bit of a pick me up, really, if you needed it. But anymore, fuck it. Just, like, you know, wait till you get home to smoke a bowl.
Yeah, I mean it's convenient, and you don't have to. I mean,
Yeah.
my thing is too is I don't need a whole bowl. I don't need to pack a whole bowl up. But anymore I'm just a weed snob too. I'm not like we used to be where I'd fucking scrape my pipes and shit. Like, I'll just pinch a little piece off enough to take 3-4 hits, and then fuck, I'll dump it out. I never, hardly ever fucking put more in there than I'm gonna smoke in one sitting. And if there's any left, I dump it out and put a new shit in. You know, so
Save all them half burnt bowls. No.
I would have back in the day. Today, today I haven't even smoked in a long time. It's kind of started turning on me, anyways. So, um,
Yeah.
kind of just stopped.
Dude, I honestly don't. I I don't smoke resin anymore. Like, I refuse to.
Hmm.
Like, I'll limit myself if I know I'm getting low, and it's gonna be a day or two until I can get to a shop.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking limit myself out really slow, and you know.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Um. But yeah, man, my one of my honorable mentions is a strain. I think it's pretty muchly dead. Me and Pappy we had a good conversation about weed that I wanted to bring up in this, and Tim Gray and I had a similar one as well. But Panama Red, dude.
I've never seen it, and I've never smoked it.
Yes, you have. You just probably didn't know. It's fucking basically good swag, man.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we've had that shit, the swag with the really good red hairs on it.
Well, yeah. I guess that would have been
That's Panama Red.
Panama Red.
Yeah, just an older strain of weed, man. I kind of miss like good swag, not the shit that you weren't sure got pissed on if it came across the border or it's dipped in shit, but like
Yeah.
and dry, but you could get some good fucking swag around here back in
Yeah.
the day, man. Um,
Yeah, that's what we'll probably end up getting, like some weird fucking cancer like when we're older because all like the shit weed that we smoked when we were younger
Yeah,
had all them weird fucking like cartel fucking pesticides in it and everything.
yeah, that's probably why we got so many problems nowadays. But but yeah, man, I that's one. I kind of just miss old fucking swag because you could smoke that shit and you wouldn't get too paranoid or too fucking high, you know.
No, you could. It was you could function. It was a perfect functioning weed.
Yeah, I mean, I get like getting the most out of your weed these days and the potency of it, but like at the same
Sometimes
time,
it's too much.
you know, it's like I like sweet things too, but I don't like too much sugar in my fucking. I don't like too much
you know,
sugar in my cake, you know.
I like sweet things, but I'm not gonna drink a whole jar of honey.
Exactly,
You
that's a good way
know,
to put it, you know. Yeah, I'll put a little on my oatmeal or something, you know. But yeah, I think
make some meat, make some meat, or put some in some tea.
they're like a milligram of fucking THC away from making somebody hallucinate off of shit. You know, like people are going to the hospital with panic attacks and shit. You know, it's like
Well, it's because they're making it like way, way too high test. I mean, like
especially the
the
fucking edibles, man.
edibles. Well, the thing is, like, my problem with and like I like edibles. Don't get me wrong. I love like a good fucking like let's pop a couple and just woo. Let's go. Let's go for a trip.
Yeah,
You know. But you get these people out. But I'm also a fucking heavy smoker too. I know what I'm doing when I take two high tests like edibles. These dumb shit college kids that are just like starting to smoke or have never smoked before, that don't want to smoke, that take the edibles, that take way too many of them. They're what's going to happen? You're going to freak out. Like you're not going to die, but like you're going on a spirit journey. That's for fucking sure.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
uh, a lot of the times my thing is like my breathing's fucked up or my heartbeat's fucked up or and then it just seems like it takes forever, And like the littlest thing will throw me into it. Like if I fucking eat something bad and my stomach hurts, I'll be like, I'm dying.
Yeah. I don't like drinking when I take edibles. I
Yeah.
don't like I don't like mixing those two. That's a no no with me. I mean I'll always like smoke a bowl and have a few beers and crossfade like that, but edibles and like a shot or something, that's messing with some fucking voodoo black magic or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I like taking a couple hits of weed when I fucking drink. I think I like getting crossfaded, but yeah, edibles is a different ball game. You gotta know. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm pretty safe with the wilds. If I go anywhere, I go with the wilds, and I get the lowest milligrams and the highest CBD I can get
Yep.
with them. But anyway,
I
I fucking think CBD makes me a dick, dude.
really
Yeah, man. When I take the shit too much and too consecutively, I become a fucking asshole. It's not when I'm on it, but it's like the next day. It's almost like painkillers. It gives me a hangover.
huh.
I don't
Oh,
know.
here's a I actually tried have you ever tried kratom?
I've
That
heard a lot
kratom
about
stuff?
it. So I'm interested. How was that?
So I got me and mom both tried it. I got the red manga strain. It's supposed to help with like pain and like relaxing.
Hmm.
Um, I honestly, I don't know. I think if you take it consistently, it'll might do something. Like I got kind of a slight, I wouldn't say like buzz, but like more of like a slight opioid body high
Huh.
from it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
almost then like at the end of it, like because it has alkaloids in it, like like Coke and shit like that does. So like you can't like it's hard for your stomach to like digest it, but like at the end of it, it almost felt like I was gonna throw up a little bit, but you just kind of like work through that. And I don't know, it's not something I think I would try like I would do like regularly, but it's something like if you're feeling good or like or not feeling good or like kind of like stiff or stoked up like really bad, it might be something that you try. I definitely recommend doing it in like a smoothie or something because I mixed it like with a cup of chai tea and it was fucking terrible. It was almost like eating a like weed brownie mix. Has a really like grassy, leafy taste to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. And then I think it's helping a lot of people with heroin addictions kick
I
their addictions.
I can see it. I can see how it does
Hmm.
because it I think one of the times the two times that I've taken it, like I had a few too many beers that day,
Mm,
so like it didn't really set well on my stomach after that. So
yeah, that might be,
might be the cause.
yeah.
So,
Let's try it again.
anyways, so with my honorable mentions, do you still have a couple?
No, I mean the only one I could really think of is Panama Red. There's a
Yep.
really good strain that's one of my favorites, but I can't remember the name of it. It's like Dragon Frost something. It's like Blackberry Dragon Frost or some shit.
Hmm.
It's really expensive though, but it's super high in CBD and it
Oh.
tastes really good, which is rare. I think that's why it costs so much because usually if you get a CBD strain, it tastes like shit.
Hmm. I forgot to actually mention something with my number 4 pick, that Blackberry Kush.
Hmm.
Uh, how I got turned on to that, Billy Cook gave it to me at the third ruckus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's actually after that I liked it. Anyways, my honorable mentions. I'm gonna say Bubba Kush. It was one of my favorite to help grow and smoke after that. It's a good like indica Kush. Uh, Strawberry banana. It's another one of them fruity strains that's really, you know, good, and it's a hybrid. So, and my third and last honorable mention, Willie Dern's Mystery Seed Bank strains. Uh, some of those years it was we don't really know what the fuck this is, but it'll smoke.
Yeah.